as Duke.
And my name's Jake. I'm performing as Chad, and this is in the driver's seat. Should we start?
Yep.
Is this cab taken?
No, that's against the law. If you take a gap, you're gonna get arrested.
Can you give me a ride or not?
Get in. You going across the continent or just in the area here?
I'm going to the Regional Government Conference Center. How long will it take?
2.
Two what? 2 hours, 2 minutes, what?
Too long. How come all the obnoxious passengers up in my cab?
Maybe it's nature's way of trying to match someone with their personality.
That's pretty good. That's a combo I certainly admire. Obnoxious and talkative. Going to the government center? You work for the government or against them?
I'm CIA.
Your pants are too short. Out of style shirt. You don't look CIA.
I'm undercover.
You ought to be undercover. About 6 feet of dirt cover. CIA. You know, you're aggravating enough. You ought to run for Congress.
You know a lot about Congress?
Yeah, used to be Speaker of the House. Then I got married. That's a good one. Then I got married.
I'm really surprised.
Surprised? That kind of funny?
No, surprised anyone would marry you.
Hey, you know, you could be with the government at that. You got a big mouth and you don't think before you talk. What's the deal, sport? I see you got a clipboard there making notes. What are you doing? Writing a book in cabbie humor? You writing all my jokes?
Yes, I've written down all the funny ones.
Yeah, which ones?
Well, none so far. I'm sure I'll run out of the cab fare before you say something funny.
You could be in Congress, you know that. You know what's wrong with this country? I'll tell you what's wrong with this country.
I thought you might.
It's organized all wrong. For one thing, there's too many people in the House of Representatives. They can't get nothing done. Everyone trying to make a speech for the voters back home, and the Senate shouldn't be elected. They should be appointed. That's the way they was originally set up, you know. And the bureaucracy is out of control. Too many people on the payroll. Budget spending is also out of control. They'll probably try to raise taxes again. I see you're in favor of more taxes.
I really don't care anything about the government.
What are you, a communist?
No, a communist.
A what?
A columnist. Newspaper. I write newspaper column.
Read. Hey, I read a lot. I don't read the crummy newspaper. I read the great books every chance I get when I'm not working. And sometimes I read when I am working, if the traffic's heavy.
I got news for you. Comic books are not part of the great book series.
Well, don't quit your day job and try to make it as a comic chump. You wouldn't have a cab fare. For your peculiar information, I'm in the process of reading Ivanhoe. And I got news for you. It's not about a farmer named Ivan working in his garden.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Tell me, what's your crummy newspaper column about so I know what page to skip? Thinking about your newspaper column is like thinking about chickenpox. I know just enough about it, I don't want it.
Well, at the present, I'm doing special features on pests. You know, mosquitoes, scorpions, cabbies. Whoa, what was all that about?
Red light, you're supposed to stop.
Why this one? You never stopped at any of the others.
Stupid pedestrians in the crosswalk. They got a lot of nerve. Hey, look at that girl walking across there.
The one in designer jeans.
Yeah, you know there ought to be a law. You shouldn't be allowed to wear designer jeans unless you have a designer body. She needs to design a diet. You know, I went on a diet once.
Yes, how'd it go?
It was the first 3 hours of my life. Hey, oh, that was funny. Write that one down.
The cab fare was climbing an alarming rate, and you still haven't, and your room meter was still at 0. Hey, the light was still red.
It was about to change.
Oh, speaking of change, I've changed my mind. Instead of going to the government center, I'd like to go to the Mayflower Hotel first. But we won't need to wait for me. I'll get a real cab.
Look, chump. The Mayflower Hotel is in the other direction. I'm going to drop you off at the government center like you asked. Then you can get a real cab, or a real bus, or a real job. I don't care. But I ain't taking you to the Mayflower.
You realize this is a possible case of kidnapping?
You ain't no kid, and you haven't been for a long time.
I have a good notion to report you to your supervisor. I got a cab number right here in front of me. By the way, this picture looks terrible. It looks just like you.
The only thing you got to report is that it took you where you asked me to. Now, why don't you just sit back and enjoy the pleasant random conversation?
You're not going to take me to the Mayflower?
No, Columbus, I'm not. Beep, beep, beep. Come on, you idiot, move it.
Since you're not taking me where I want to go, I'm in no special hurry. You don't need to keep honking those people to go faster.
Look, 2 things. 1, I'm not honking at them to go faster. I'm honking at them because they have an out-of-state license plate. Second, I don't care if you're not in a hurry to get someplace. I'm in a hurry. A hurry to get you out of my cab as quick as possible. You know what I always say?
You mean other than ain't?
I always say, it ain't the ups and downs in life, it's the jerks. Honk, honk, honk. Hey, let's go up there.
The fare meter growth seems to click awfully fast. I never understood why it's so fair. It's only
their beauty, you know that. You got no idea how expensive it is to operate a cab. There's insurance, gasoline, and repairs, and the bills from the psychiatrist we have to hire after talking with nuts like you.
My guess is that you've been saving money by skipping your sessions. Wait a minute, I just noticed something. On your cab permit it says temporary. Not even good enough to be permanent?
That's right, see. I'm just interviewing for this job. So a trial run to see if I enjoy this career. I'm also interviewing with the Royal Ballet Company. My interview today is at 2. 2. Haha, get it? 2. Like the little short dresses they wear. That's funny enough for your book. Write it down if you don't understand it. I'd explain it to you, but I don't want to. 2.
You in a ballad? Now that is funny. The way you drive is more like a tap dancer in a canoe of life.
Let me think about that one. I'm sure it's some kind of insult.
Ugh. Hey, careful, what are you doing?
Changing lanes?
Make up your mind, you're hot from one lane and hot from the other.
Yeah, lucky for us it's a big street. Move. Now I want you to watch this. When the traffic starts to move again, I'll pull in right behind that car. And you'll be in only one lane again. Isn't that fun?
You're blocking 2 lanes of traffic.
Because I tried for 3, but my cab is too short.
Hey, look, temporary driver. Just pull over to the curb here. Not only is this conversation annoying, but I'm going in the wrong direction. Let me out of here. You got change for 50?
$50? That's just right. You don't get no change.
Very well, I decided not to pay it all. Good day. You'll be hearing from me.
Hey, come here. Well, how'd I do?
I can give you oral report, but for the final decision you have to wait for the written report.
I know. Just look at my permanent cab driving license so you say, in writing, then a pass my test. Just tell me how I did.
Well, there were a few good points and a number of things that need improving. When I made up a story about being a newspaper columnist, you immediately attacked newspapers. That was good. But then you stopped behind a pedestrian crosswalk. You had a good opportunity to stop on the crosswalk, and you didn't. That would have forced the pedestrians out into the flow of traffic. You could honk the horn when I asked you to. It would have been much more irritating to everyone if you kept honking the horn for a while, even if there was no reason to do so. Out of the blue, you initiated a conversation to criticize the government. That's a popular tactic, but dangerous, and not deviant enough. See, the passenger will probably agree with you. There's to ask what they think, and then take the opposite point of view. That means you have to prepare to argue loudly on both sides of any issue. Like the way you led to me in the rear view mirror. Very intimidating. Finally, for a few brief moments, too little, too nice, but generally, you're sufficiently obnoxious in your demeanor.
Yeah, I've been working out in my off hours, but you can't tell me if I pass or not?
Not allowed.
Okay, can I give you a ride back to the office?
Are you kidding?